How you doing, everybody? This is Jonathan from BFF Bootcamp, and in this video I'm going to go over the #1 activity that is going to be important for you to win the fat loss contest. Now, if history holds true, you probably don't have the same vigor that you had when you first signed up for the contest. And we're only on day 3 of week 1. And that's okay, because this contest is not about vigor. It's not about who's going to work out the hardest for the first week and then kind of trail off. If you look at the results of the last contest, the top 5 that after week 1 were not the top 5 at the end. Actually, less than half the people that were in the top 5 were in the top 5 at the end. And what does that tell you? It tells you that it's not just about being really motivated in the beginning and trailing off. It's about making a plan and seeing it through for 5 weeks. So, how are you going to best help yourself, and how are you going to best help me to help you? You've been given some tools with your measurements, alright? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go back to your fitness profile and you're going to look at the number of calories that you need to take in. Now, you can go 2 different ways. You can either have one diet plan for days that you exercise and one diet plan for days that you don't exercise, or you can just average 2 numbers out and take a number in the middle, alright? Whatever that number is for you, you're then going to go to our sample diet plan, which is found in our website. There are different options of foods that you can have for different meals of the day and the number of calories that are associated with that food. So, essentially what you're going to do is you're going to look to build your own diet. Alright? From there, that's when you're going to use MyFitnessPal. With MyFitnessPal, you essentially put together your breakfast. Let's say, for instance, your breakfast was oatmeal, blueberries, and a quarter cup of almonds. You can then save that under My Meals. The best way that you're going to see results is if you're consistent. If you look at my diet plan, you're going to find the same foods every day. If there's a change, there'll probably be a change from that day going forward until there's another change. So, I may have gone from, 4 ounces of salmon to 6 ounces of salmon, but it's going to stay the same every day. And not everybody is the type of person that can eat the same thing every day like I am. But you don't want to have more than 2 or 3 options for each meal. Alright, because consistency is going to be key. If at the end of a week you hop on a scale and there's a positive change, like there's a weight gain and you're confused, the first thing I'm going to ask you to look at is your MyFitnessPal. And I'm going to want to see how consistent you are with your MyFitnessPal. And if there's no rhyme or reason as to what you're doing, and if you just chose these foods, because they just happen to fit into a number, as opposed to taking foods from the list that we provided you with, and then putting together a plan, I'm going to be in a very poor position to help you. Alright? 300 calories from a bagel is very different from 300 calories from oatmeal. And you're never going to see a bagel on that diet plan. So that is why we put it together, so that you can look at it and see what your options are. Now, whatever is completely unreasonable to you, I expect you to email me and say, Jonathan, I can't have this. Is there any other option that I can make? But your job is to, right now, put together a plan for yourself based on what you see. And if you can't put together a plan for yourself, put it together to the best of your ability, then send me an email and say, okay, well, this is what I was planning to do for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and my snack. Does this make sense? Can I do it? If you do the upfront work, then it'll be very easy to help you. If you're essentially just kind of guessing and using the MyFitnessPal as kind of a game, well, alright, I need to stay under 1200, so I'll have this piece of pie and I'll avoid having this broccoli and I just stay under 1200, then you're not going to win this contest, because it's not just about weight loss, it's about eating healthily. So you need to do the right thing by your body. So, this is your homework. I expect you to do it, because if you do not agree with the scale, I'm going to ask to see your MyFitnessPal. I'm going to see what meals you saved, and if you saved nothing and you're operating just based off of guesswork, I'm in no position to help you. You're going to go over your fitness profile. You're going to look at your number. All right? You can average out the 2 numbers and come up with 1 calorie need. Alright? From there, you're going to go over to the sample diet plan, you're going to look at the options, you're going to do a little bit of math, and you're going to make sure that you know the portion size of food that you need to take in to maintain those calories. From then, you're going to set up a plan for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and for your snack. Afterwards, if you don't feel confident in it, send me an email of what you plan for yourself. Alright? And then I will respond back saying, okay, you may want to replace this or that, and then your only goal is going to be consistent. Be as consistent as possible. And then those cheat meals you can't have. You do this for the 5 weeks, you'll put yourself in a great position to lose the amount of weight that you need to do well in the contest. You don't do the upfront work, you'll be very upset, and I won't have much skin in the game in terms of feeling bad for you, because you need to be disciplined and you need to do the work on your own end. So, get to work, If you have any issues with putting together your plan, let me know. If there's anything that's unreasonable, let me know. If there's anything that you want to add that's not on the list that you see, let me know, or forever hold your peace. Good luck, and I will see you on Friday or Saturday.